How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Barry, and today we're going to talk about something controversial: the Android screen that is in the Lexus RCF, Lexus IS, Lexus whatever. Okay, there's controversy because they say it sucks, but some people love it. People that says it sucks. They've experienced a lot of issues, or not, I don't say a lot of issues, but some issues that they just don't know how to fix, or they're probably impatient and they just can't deal with it. But in my channel, there are things that I've done to better the screen, better the experience of owning the screen. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my 3-month experience with this Android 9 screen in the Lexus RCF. Talked about the screen, of course. I gotta turn it on and let you guys know. So for me, I have to keep the car on, because if I don't keep the car on, then it's gonna drain my battery, and I've already done that before. So, but here's the load up. I'll let you time it and see how long it takes to turn on. It's I mean, it's again, it's a computer. That's all it is. This thing's literally just a computer. So you have a screen, you have the computer system in the back, and it's uploading. It's doing its thing like a regular laptop, like a regular desktop. It's just uploading things. Okay, so this is right here is the main menu. This right here is CarPlay, Q-Link. Let's go to the main menu. Okay, so what we have here, if we press car, it goes to the OEM, everything OEM. So now I can use the OEM trackpad, touchpad to do things and go where I need to go. See, press the home button and it'll go back to this thing, menu, media, do all that stuff. Now, simplest way to get back to the screen for me, all right, you are supposed to actually go back to home and then tap the screen. You could tap the screen, or for what I done in my channel, I added this Ergo touchpad to eliminate the issues where I just touch it and it's in. Yeah, so the Ergo touchpad has bettered my experience with this Android 9 screen. How so? Well, let me show you right now. If I was to use this, it's not even really moving. But if I use this, you notice that the mouse is moving. Essentially, this is a trackpad mouse, touchpad mouse that I've added externally to this, because there are two USBs, USB 1 and USB 2. USB 2 is dedicated to CarPlay or Android Auto, and USB 1 could be for a USB plug, it could be for a mouse, it could be whatever you want. For me, I figured, okay, well, the issue is it's a laggy screen, not laggy screen, but laggy touchpad with a laggy screen. So how do I fix it? Let's put another touchpad that's by wire. So it looks pretty, you know, OEM in my opinion. It's routed here, and it's not in the way, so I like it a lot. So let's go over the review of this. Everybody wants to know, how's the CarPlay? Well, let's go do that. To do that, you go to All App, slide it over, Q-Link. Now for Android Auto, or for anybody looking for Android Auto, you need to do something called Android Reload or something. That's the app that you need to download for there. So for me, plug that in. Let's see how long it takes. CarPlay's there. Got my Waze there. Now I have had issues where this thing goes back to that Q-Link app because I don't know, maybe it just needs to be loaded again or something. Maybe it'll move again. But for me, so this right here, you can barely see any motion. Nothing's happening, right? Nothing's happening. But if I use this, again, the mouse is moving. So now I have CarPlay. Just tap, tap, tap. See? So it's Ergo touchpad. This thing has made this screen experience much better, and I highly recommend the Ergo touchpad. It's a 2.6 inch by 1.9. Some of the issues that I experienced with this is, again, CarPlay. It will sometimes, so let's say you start your car, you quickly plug in the wire. Well, it's gonna automatically shut down because, like, again, it's a computer system that hasn't fully booted yet. it hasn't fully restarted. So to combat that, I had to start the car. I won't plug my phone in by wire for a good 3 to 5 minutes. Let it warm up, let it do its thing, and then I activate Q-Link, plug it in, and then it will work, and then it wouldn't close down again. So that's a good thing, I would say. One cool thing is that this thing can run Waze, run Google Maps, and Maps, regular maps, all at the same time. And if you really wanted a fourth map, you can go back to the OEM factory screen and use the navigation there. So how you're able to do that is, this screen is nothing but a piggyback off of the OEM factory unit. This right here is the OEM factory unit main navigation system. The screen is just a screen. The OEM screen is just a screen. So this thing is just a screen with the Android piece behind it. I will say this thing is great. I love this thing so far. I get my Waze, which is my main app that I have on all the time. As you tell, I'm tapping this thing, or I can use this. So I have 2 ways of touching everything. And it's just amazing. The screen has done a lot of good stuff. It's done a lot of good stuff. So now let's go over some of the stuff. So if you were to download some things, you go to Chrome, but you need to connect it to your phone's hotspot. This thing has no internet source, so it needs a source. So it needs to be hooked up personal hotspot to something, or unless you get like a external Wi-Fi device, then this thing will have service all the time. So some of the cool apps is, you got Gauge, got the gauges there, which is pretty cool. This thing's in kilometers, but it'll switch over to miles whenever it decides to. Actually, let's go back to that. Let's go back to all app, go to Gauge. Now, one thing that's cool is that you open a door, you know, it shows you which door is open. Now, it can do that in here too. Just open the door and it'll show you, which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I have Gmail, Maps, Messenger, Q-Link. That's your CarPlay, or that's your CarPlay for anybody with iPhone, and you need Android Reload for those that have Android phones. Then you have Chrome if you decide to, you know, surf the web. And if you use this, well, I forgot to turn it on, but if you turn it on, it will register that it is right here. This stuff, it will show. I'm raising it up. Temperature low, high, 40 Fahrenheit degrees, blah blah blah. Increase the fan speed. Yep, lower this fan speed. I'm gonna turn it off for the video, but it's pretty cool. I enjoy it a lot for media. Got music. That's the stock. That's the music that comes with, but I mean, you can put your own things. You could, so if you want to transfer music to the screen through a USB, you can do so by going to, when you plug in a USB, you'll be able to access the drive through File Manager. I don't have a drive with me, but that's how you would do it. Oh, there's something there. All app. So got YouTube. You could play YouTube app right there if you have, once you're hooked up to the internet, and all that other cool stuff. Messenger, you don't really, so this thing won't allow you to read while you're driving, but it'll read stuff to you. For those that are wondering, I got this from Alibaba Express. The link to the product will be below. The screen that I have for the RCF is compatible with a Lexus IS 250, 350. Now, there is a caveat to that. If you have a Lexus IS 350 or 250 that does not have navigation, again, that does not have a navigation, the screen and the product in the link below will not work with it, because there are different wiring. Trust me, I tried it. But the one I have right now is compatible with a Lexus IS 350 or 250 that has a navigation already, OEM navigation, because the wiring. It's all about the wiring. Because this Android 9 screen is a piggyback off of the OEM wiring. So, but there are products for those that don't have navigation in their car already. And all you have to do, just go to the link, contact the seller, Tan, or just whoever representative is at the time, and they can help sort out the issues and get you the correct product. So it's simple as that, simple fix. But just know that RCF, IS350, IS250 are compatible. So I got EQ, which just controls your music and your sounds. You have settings. When you go to settings, YLAN or WLAN is your internet source hotspot. Portable hotspot, if you have portable hotspot, data usage shows you all that, sound effects, language, suggestion language, reset, update, date and time, automobile settings. So you have to go to automobile settings if you want to adjust the reverse. So by going to reverse settings, these are settings that you will need if it ever pops up. Nope, wait. See, sometimes it'll lag like that. That's one of the downsides. Sometimes it'll lag like that, and I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it's just me tapping on something, but sometimes I have to press this. I have to press that button, and by doing so, it restarts it. Whenever it gives me trouble, I just restart it, and it just goes back to normal. Now, you know, you're paying $500, $600 for this kind of technology, and you're getting this kind of treatment. It's kind of like, okay, why did I pay for that? But if you have patience, this system will be great. I mean, first off, this thing has more features than the regular OEM screen that has no CarPlay, you know? Most people get this thing for the CarPlay. So, see, it's back to normal. Go to settings, right? Automobile. Go to reverse settings. No, see, there it pops up. Those are the three that you need to have if you want to have your reverse camera on. If not, it won't work. And that right there needs to be AV output instead of LVDS. It needs to be AV output. Other than that, this thing is pretty awesome. I like it a lot. And would I spend $500 to $600 again on this? Well, let's first off talk about the price. This thing, I got it from a group buy for $540 or something, or $560. But the original price is $600. I added a Ergo Touchpad, that's for $40. And I put my mic right here, so the wind doesn't affect anything. What else have I added to it? So I've tried wireless CarPlay, and it doesn't work the way you want it to work. One, because when you're adding the device, the dongle, the wireless CarPlay dongle, it is the Bluetooth piece. It is like a Bluetooth little adapter, and it is what is spotty, and it is cutting in and out with the phone, so it doesn't work as great. But I have successfully connected, but all the apps and all that stuff works, but the music does not work, which is kind of like, okay, that sucks. Honestly, it seemed more troublesome to get it wirelessly connected than to just put in the wire. The wire is like, I mean, it's direct connection. You can't beat direct connection. So for that, I'm going to always leave it wired. But just know that there is a option for wireless. It's just you won't like it, trust. So the question is how much I spent on it now. Let's say I spent the money on the dongle, I spent the Ergo Touchpad, I spent on the screen itself. So let's just total up to 100 plus 600, so $700. If you were to no group buy, so let's say $700. Would I spend $700 again on this screen? Yes. Why yes? Because I drove across the United States with the screen, and it's been great. The Waze is popped up there. All the other amenities are with the screen is great. All the other apps I have on there is great. Instead of having to come off my phone, because the phone with the regular screen won't let you play stuff like the stuff that, you know, certain apps it won't allow you to use because it'll be off the phone. But this is off the screen, and the whole car is using the screen. The buttons, this stuff works. This works. It works not to the best, but it's 90%. So let's say if it's weird. So if you press this, it would go and rewind the song. this will go to the next song, which is kind of weird. But the plus and minus will increase the volume as it should. Other than that, the screen's great, honestly. Plus, the easier method to raising the sound level is this. This is the quicker way. So there you go. Yes, I would buy the screen again. I think it's a great product. There are a lot of issues with it, and on my channel I try to combat some of the issues like I stated. But the biggest thing, if you're gonna get this screen, get this Ergo Touchpad. Get that Touchpad. It will make you not pull your hair out, and you will like your screen a lot more because of it. I wanted to share some issues with the screen, my ownership experience, and just overall what to expect from the screen. And I hope that I've helped you decide, or helped convince you to decide whether you want to buy it or not. There are a lot of dealers, vendors, people out there that will say the screen is trash. Well, it is trash, but what are you doing to make it better? For me, I found some ways to make it better, and that's all it takes. You know, it's the same thing. You know, you're putting other technology in a car. There's always something wrong with technology. Something's gonna always need to be better. So there's always ways around it, and you just gotta look for the solution, like I have with the Ergo Touchpad. Some say there are rumors that this screen will smoke. I don't see any smoke. I don't see any smoke at all. And some say it's laggy, which I showed you it is laggy, but you just gotta restart it if you have patience. If you think I helped you decide, or helped convince you, or persuade you, or showed you the ins and outs and the pros and cons of this screen, let me know in the comments below. If you have more questions about it, let me know in the comments below. I will respond. And thank you for watching this video, and I hope you liked it, and I hope you found it helpful. And hey, please like, comment, subscribe, and hey, I'll see you next video. Peace.